Welcome back, NFL fans. You're locked in for another trip through gridiron history, one forgotten classic at a time. Today, the time machine is dropping us off at Giants Stadium, December 26, 1999, for a game between the 8-6 Minnesota Vikings and the 7-7 New York Giants. Both teams were in the wild card hunt, but the Giants could not afford to lose another game. Dennis Green was coaching the Vikings for his 8th season, and had led them to a 79-47 record so far. Jim Fossil headed up the Giants. In his 3rd season, he had a 25-20-1 record to date. Jeff George, the first overall selection in the 1990 draft, was in his 10th season and with his 4th team of 5. George had recently joined the 25,000-yard club and had thrown 146 touchdowns versus 100 interceptions with an 81.2 rating. Kerry Collins led the Giants. He was with his 3rd team and his 5th NFL season. So far, he had racked up 57 touchdowns and 73 interceptions to go with a 65.4 rating. Although his peripherals weren't as good as George's, Collins' longevity allowed him to join the 40,000-yard club. Hall of Famers in the game included Giants defensive lineman Michael Strahan and Vikings defensive lineman John Randall, as well as Vikings wide receivers Chris Carter and Randy Moss, guard Randall McDaniel, and linebacker Chris Dolman, all in the starting lineup.
Will kick off. The deep man is Robert Tate. He has one return for a touchdown this season. Tate, it's the up man, Harold Morrow at the 14. Morrow with a nice move, able to get out to the 34-yard line. The Vikings get good field position. Looks to be running okay. George, the pass deflected and bounces incomplete. In his 2nd game this year, Robert Smith carries only to the 35 as the Vikings go with 3 wide receivers and Leroy Hoard in the backfield. George gets time and completes the Randy Moss. He juggled it, and it's rolled incomplete. 5th in the NFL in punt returns. The best punter in the league, Vince Berger. Good, long, high kick. Barber at the 14 with a good return and is hit hard as he was heading out of bounds. Joe Montgomery playing with a cracked rib is the running back. Nice cutback by Montgomery. Up across the 35-yard line. Good pickup on 1st down. And Kerry Collins leads the Giants. They've been more aggressive with him as quarterback. Mike Rosenthal has settled in at left guard, and the line has played better. Derek Engler's starting for Brian Williams. Joe Montgomery, the running back, we're 3 yards away from 1,000. Montgomery again. He's got a 1st down. On Randall inside with big Jerry Ball. Dwayne Clemens, a former 1st-round pick, moves in as the starter at left end. You see the linebackers. Dwayne Rudd's got a lot of speed. Ed McDaniel, the solid man in the middle. They've got a rookie, Kenny Wright, at corner. Orlando Thomas, who's been placed on IR. And a good tackle on the play by Kenny Wright, who was blitzing. 3 wide receivers plus Pete Mitchell in there. Looks like Chris Dolman. Let's see, was he drawn offside? He came running.
Defense, offside. Number 56, unabated to the quarterback. Still 2nd down.
Collins outside to Tuber. He's got a 1st down across midfield. 2 years ago to the Vikings, he hasn't cut his hair since. Montgomery trying to push the pile, and he does, to pick up 3 yards down to the 46-yard line. Giants 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers. Montgomery cuts it back inside, bounces off 1 man, gets down to the 40-yard line. 3 wide receivers in. Collins completes to Toomer for a 1st down to the 30-yard line. That was the 2nd pass. Montgomery inside, breaks through, and he is brought down by Anthony Bass. Drive. Montgomery has carried 7 times, making 8 now, as he is taken down inside the 10. Looks to be a little bit short of the 1st down. It's 3rd and 1, 2 tight ends, 2 backs. Jervicius, the lone receiver. Tiki Barber for a 1st down to the 5-yard line. Motion. On 1st and goal, it's Tiki Barber. Got about a yard on the play. Ed McDaniel, the middle linebacker, tackled him ankle high. The toss to Montgomery. Try to cut it back. Vikings thrown for a loss. And goal for the Giants. Collins, big rush, and down he goes.
John Randall. John Randall beat Stone right out of the gates.
24 yards on the hold of Brad Maynard, and the kick is right through. So the Giants have the long drive.
This is what we're going to do, and this is what we're going to be today.
Robert Smith on first down. Gets about 5 on the play.
I would want to keep them running.
Smith gets a couple of yards on this carry.
See what they're doing is
Roy Horde, the lone setback. George quickly outside to the tight end, Andrew Glover. He's got a first down and pulls his way across the 40 to the 41-yard line. Back, Robert Smith, the tailback in the eye. George gets time, completes to Randy Moss, and he's ridden out of bounds by Jeremy Lincoln. 3 wide receivers in, Robert Smith, the running back. George throws, completes to Randy Moss. And he's tripped up by Pete Monty, the middle linebacker. Play fake, and George is swamped by Keith Hamilton. 29 for a first down. Short drop, and the pass to Randy Moss is broken up by Jeremy Lincoln. Out of the shotgun on 3rd and 18. Have to get to the 29. Deep down the sideline for Randy Moss, incomplete. Covered well on the play by Conrad Hamilton. Mitch Berger kicks to Tiki Barber. He takes it at the 11. Vikings have it covered. Ulrich Johnson, number 55, the man to take him down.
Tell me I'm in charge of that.
Brad Maynard's first punt of the game. Into the wind. Randy Moss near the sideline takes it at the 21. Cuts it back to the inside of the field. Percy Ellsworth's got him and wrestles him down. So Moss, looking for running room, actually lost yardage. Jeff George has time, and going deep for Chris Carter. How about that one?
What a grab.
He beat Conrad Hamilton, the man who had an ankle injury a couple of weeks ago that people thought he'd be out for 3 weeks.
Hamilton and Jeremy Lincoln.
Carter was the NFC's leading receiver before he got injured. Muhsin Muhammad took the lead for the Vikings at the Giants 45. George on the pump fake. He's got Randy Moss wide open. Down to the 20-yard line. Moss. Jeff George, plenty of time. Completes to Chris Carter at the 3-yard line. Jeremy Lincoln takes him down. Position on 1st and goal for the Vikings. George off the play fake. Too high for the intended receiver, the tight end, Andrew Glover. Leroy Horde powers his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Berger's kick coming down to Patton at the 13. Across the 30 and down around the 32-yard line. Greg Camella in the backfield for the Giants. Montgomery straight ahead for about 3.
A few yards, but Engler's done a good job filling in for Brian Williams.
Giants go with 3 wide receivers. Collins with time, completes to Toomer. Tried to slip the tackle, but was pulled.
Quarterback, you'll take a chance and come up short.
15-yard pickup up to the 49. Off the play fake, the blitz is on. They got him. Robert Griffin, the leader in the defensive backfield of all his 5 receivers. Tiki Barber is the setback. Everybody out. Collins dumps it off to Barber. He's tripped up, lunges forward to the 49-yard line. With 3 wide receivers and Pete Mitchell in. Collins gets pressure, going for Toomer. Incomplete, flag goes in. Wide receiver up until 3 weeks ago.
Pass interference, 28, defense, first down.
6, Hilliard in motion. Montgomery looking for a hole, not much there. He gets about a yard on the play. Barber wide to the right side. Collins looking for Barber, incomplete, overthrown Robert Griffin to the 16 for a first down. Collins pump fake, nobody open, he's in trouble, the ball goes loose, and the Giants kick away, and it is good. 18 on field goals as the Giant kicks off a line drive that's
Burrow.
Yeah, John Burrow, the defensive end, picks it up and burrows his way up to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, pressure.
From the 40-yard line, flag goes down, and a false start on the Minnesota Vikings.
Andrew Jordan, I believe.
Prior to the snap, 85, offense. Still first down.
Robert Smith, the running back. And it's Smith on first down. Up to the 39-yard line.
KB, you got that pit plug in. Way to go, buddy.
2nd and 10. George for Carter. He's got it. And Carter is pulled down at the Giants' 26-yard line. He beat Jeremy Lincoln on the play. 3 catches, 88 yards in the game. And the Vikings threatening again. Here's the throw for Carter. Flag goes down. Played a quarter, could barely run.
Illegal contact. 43, defense. First down.
Got flagged on the play. Robert Smith gets down to about the 17-yard line. Off the pump fake. He goes the other way, incomplete. Broken up, intended for Randy Moss. Down. George gets pressure, throws, intercepted by Jeremy Lincoln. Interception of the season. On first down, it's Joe Montgomery. Hit hard. Vikings have 5 defensive backs in. Tiki Barber carrying. And he gets just a couple on the play.
Yeah.
Mitchell in motion. Giants with 3 wide receivers. Collins throwing off the back foot, almost intercepted. So 3 and out for the first time of the game. Second punt for Brad Maynard. Good high kick, Randy Moss. Fair catch at the 33. From the 33, Jeff George. On the delay to Robert Smith. Big hole. Good carry up to the 40-yard line. Defensively, they've turned the ball over in key spots. Here's Smith. Wiggles his way through the hole for a first down.
They're going to run a little bit at you, but I'm talking as a defensive perspective. You feel a lot safer with a run than that right there.
Andrew Glover, the tight end.
Can help you out.
The play fake. Drops it off incomplete.
Holding, 77, offense. Still first down.
With 3 wide receivers in, the draw to Smith, big hole. Still going, Jesse Armstead trying to ride him down, does at the 31. 2nd and 5 for the Vikings. George, under pressure, throws it away.
He does well and uses it to the team advantage.
On 3rd and 5, everybody out. The throw's complete to Carter.
Oh,
Juggling it, and he holds on.
Wow to pull that thing in, but his acrobatic catches, he'll get him.
First down, Vikings. Smith tries to bounce it outside. Inside the 10, still on his feet. And down to the 1-yard line, the ball's loose.
The officials are looking at each other. No, they're looking at each other. They have not made a ruling yet.
The ball is down. It's down at the 1-yard line.
Now they point to the ground and say down by contact. That is late.
Was ruled down by contact.
Robert Smith's running has been important in this drive. Leroy Horde to the goal line. He's in. Touchdown. Robert Smith hasn't had a rushing touchdown this season.
And that opened it up for Horde.
The kick by Gary Anderson is through. Mitch Berger to kick off. Tiki Barber and David Patton are deep for the Giants. It's a short kick. It's Barber taking it on the run, breaking across the 35 and up to the 38-yard line. Receiving tight end in for the Giants. Everybody out. Collins drops it off to Tiki Barber. Wayne Rudd got there first, and then he was brought down by Kenny Wright. 8 seconds to go in the first half. Collins goes outside, and it's incomplete.
Hasn't had the time to recover. You see the 3 wides here? That's the Hail Mary.
Hail Mary time. Collins waiting. Now putting it up. Deep toward the end zone, and it's batted down.
Sir, that's what makes it all work.
Al Berger kicks it away, and it's Livingston at the 7. Levinson pops through, bounced off a hit by Robert Griffith, and then he swarmed under at the 28-yard line. A big sack in the first half. Joe Montgomery. Short pickup, about the 41-yard line. Collins outside of Joe Jurevicius. Bounces off a man and turns it into a pickup of about 7 for New York. Jerry Ball may have jumped off. He did. Montgomery showing some strength, gets a first down into Vikings territory.
There's a lot of defensive tackles that have fallen into that category right
96,
now.
defense, it's decline. First down.
Montgomery and Camella in the backfield. A play fake. Collins got rid of it to Howard Cross. No gain on the play. Up of about a yard on the play. This is Tiki Barber. A flag goes down. Barber picks up a couple on the play. We'll check out the flag. It's the side of the ball.
Right.
We have to do the best we can.
Number 37. Still second down.
Sixth penalty of the game. On second down, Collins throws to Amani Toomer. And he fights his way inside the 30 down to the 26-yard line.
Run, bland stuff.
2 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. Montgomery on first down gets about 2 on the play.
He is, but you don't want to get into a situation where you have to depend on somebody else.
Screen pass to Tiki Barber. Cuts it outside. Pulled out of bounds at the 17-yard line.
Concerned about making yards.
On 3rd and 1. Collins is brought down by Randall. The season before. 39-yard try. The high snap. The kick is no good. Off the play fake, Jeff George wants to go deep, then he dumps it off to Robert Smith. Smith gets up close to a first down. Jason Whittle is the long snapper for the field goals. Here's Smith. Gets up close to the first down marker. We'll see where the spot is. 3rd and inches. Leroy Horde, he's got the first down.
He's going to run hard, and it was that second effort that got the first down.
Smith cuts it back inside. Good pickup on first down for Robert Smith.
It's the side of the ball. You haven't been able to match it.
Robert Smith again with power. He gets into Giants territory. He's got a first down.
Offensive line for the Giants has to buy Kerry Collins time.
Smith inside. Short pickup on the play.
2 points.
2nd and 9. George looking to go deep. Over the middle for Carter, and it's broken up by Percy Ellsworth. 3 wide receivers as Jake Reed has come on. George gets time. Now some pressure outside. George runs and slides to the 42. He's short of a first down. Berger gets his foot into this. Fair catch at the 10. On first down, Collins play fake. Oh, the ball tipped and intercepted. Anthony Bass. And the Vikings, with the turnover, are in great position. The play fake, the end around to Randy Moss. Got 3 blockers. He throws. And it's a touchdown to Chris Carter. What a play. And the Vikings capitalize on the turnover right away, put 7 on the board, and lead it 21-6. Brilliant performance on a sprained ankle. Collins on first down. Fires incomplete. Up to the 42-yard line. Here's Tiki Barber, the lone setback. It's Barber carrying. It's across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Dwayne Rudd, number 57, made the stop.
Receiver playing corner.
Short drop. Collins goes against that wide receiver, Robert Tate.
And boy, did he come up big.
Good hit on Amani Toomer.
So they threw him over on the defensive side. Said, go cover somebody.
Looks like the Vikings.
Encroachment. Number 94. Defense. Still 3rd down.
Tony Williams is out far to the right. Now comes in motion. Joe Montgomery looking for first down yardage.
Wow.
Doesn't look like he got there.
Dwayne.
That was Toomer in motion. Collins. And Toomer with a sliding catch. The The play fake, the blitz from the outside. Howard Cross, the tight end. Robert Mitchell in motion. 3 wide receivers for the Giants. The screen to Tiki Barber. Picks up a block. And Barber gets a first down to the 32-yard line. Motion. Giants for the first down at the Vikings 32. Collins wanted to go deep. Was hit as he threw. Tony Williams used to go third quarter. Short drop outside to Toomer. At the 25-yard line, he's taken down. It's 3rd and 3. Collins. And it's incomplete. He tried to hit Pete Mitchell. And it brings up another 4th down play for the Giants. Maynard the holder. The kick on the way, and it's right through. So Blanchard.
And doing that, we've seen it in the last few weeks with Sean Payton calling the plays, but they haven't been able to do that as of late.
Off the kickoff. The return by Mo Williams. And a good one across the 40. He's got nothing but turf in front of him. Mo Williams is going for a touchdown. Williams. Well, probably trying to remember his name. Gary Anderson. The extra point is good, and the Vikings answer right back. Tiki Barber, the lone setback. Giants work out of the shotgun. And the pass intended for Ike Hilliard thrown a little behind him.
I ain't a guy that is established every place he's been, but has struggled here in New York on the offense.
Pete Mitchell on the catch. The NFL in receptions coming into the game with 55. Collins to Tiki Barber. Short pickup. Brought down up the 47-yard line.
Yeah, it's a zone, big zone arc across the field, and just keep everything in front of you.
Collins try to get it to Toomer, incomplete.
They haven't had a shot here at all offensively.
3rd and 4. Collins throws incomplete. Try to get it to Hilliard. Kenny Wright, the rookie quarterback. Collins to Toomer. First down. That's been his big man for the Giants. Everybody out. Tiki Barber's wide open. Barber trying to get outside. Vikings all around. He cuts it the other way. Still going down to the 25. That's a great effort by Tiki.
They're refusing to say no.
Holding 78. Offense. Still first down.
The rookie. Barber takes the screen pass, but he is pulled down. Outstanding play by Ed McDaniel. 8 and 25 for the Giants. Collins throwing off the back foot again. It's incomplete. There's a flag down.
Holding 24. Defense. First down.
Hilliard.
That hurts the Vikings. They had the Giants pinned back. Tiki Barber out of the backfield. Cuts it upfield and scrambles forward for another first down.
Taking a hit. He looked like he had a twisted ankle, but he's not letting anything stop him.
No, not at all. Collins gets time and hits Hilliard. Inside the 20 to the 18. Going with 4 wide receivers. Collins throwing for Toomer, and it's batted away by Robert Tate.
Wow.
2nd and 10 for the Giants. Everybody out. Collins under pressure. Over the middle to Hilliard. Brought down at the 10-yard line. Montgomery goes in motion. Collins rolls and throws to Hilliard for a first down. He gets down to the 3-yard line. Normally a tackle. Montgomery meets the wall at the 2-yard line. Collins quarterback sneak. That doesn't get it done.
You know,
this is strange. It's Montgomery. And he's stopped at the 1. Collins outside. Mitchell, touchdown. So the Giants finally break the goal line.
there's the
Quarterback draw. Collins is in.
No sooner than we talk about it. We saw him running it out of practice.
Vikings from the 30. Robert Smith. Great spree. Smith across midfield. Jeremy Lincoln trying to get there and can't knock him out. Touchdown, Robert Smith, 70 yards. And for a touchdown. High snap, Berger. Rolling, looking. And the backhand toss is intercepted by Pete Monty. And the extra point try is no good. His answer with 6 defensive backs. Collins has thrown. 5th sack of the game, John Burrow.
And Burrow takes the inside on him, and he just doesn't get him.
Collins outside to Amani Toomer. And he's out of bounds at the Vikings 47-yard line. Collins gets time and finds Amani Toomer. Within one of the Giants team record. Collins rolling away.
He's got the backside of the field wide open. And he's going to take it out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
Control of it when they get a home field gain, and it's right there for them.
Collins was hit, Chris Dolman.
And now they show up today
with a big performance. Jerry Ball trying to get Collins. He
And a
throws
flag,
it.
intentional grounding.
Intentional grounding. 1 for a first down.
Did you just say Jerry Ball got there?
Yeah. Giants come up short. The Vikings hold and take over on down. Number 81, Matthew Hatchett. Number 89, in at wide receiver. Leroy Horde carrying. Short pickup. There's Robert Smith. Up to the 39-yard line. Here's 3rd and 5 for the Vikings. George's throw is incomplete, intended for Matthew Hatchett. The Vikings, having this one wrapped up, will clinch a playoff spot. Tiki Barber on the return. Flags fly. 3 of them are down. Barber heading for the sideline, cuts it upfield and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. They needed to win today and go down to Dallas.
Number 26 of the receiving team during the return.
Collins from deep in his own territory swings it out to Joe Juravicius. He dives for the sideline. Meanwhile, we're looking to challenge Tampa for the division title. Tampa playing Green Bay later today. That's
Why? And think of themselves that way.
on 2nd and 10. Collins looking, trying to find Tiki Barber, but it was knocked down by Jerry Ball.
All, most women are, embarrassed if you talk about it. Excuse me? That's what they'll say. You ask them about the way. Excuse me?
Collins throws out of bounds, incomplete on 3rd down. 7 to go in the game. The Giants trailing by 17. Collins pass behind David Patton for a touchdown. The Robert Smith run for a touchdown. You had the interception, and then the Randy Moss pass. Look at Leroy Horde battling for yards down to the 10-yard line. On 1st down, it's Leroy Horde still pushing for a couple of yards. And it's Mo Williams carrying. The man who returned the kickoff 85 yards for a touchdown. Is number 4, have done the job. Mo Williams down to the 5-yard line.
Giving up their Christmas to bring this telecast to you.
Jeff George looking for the end zone. And it's intercepted by Percy Ellsworth.
Had receivers, they're conducive to the way he throws the ball.
Barber fumbled. And the scramble continues for the loose ball. And it looks like the Giants have it back. And it's 35 seconds, but didn't get it in the end zone. And that kind of set the tone for their game. And a big hit by Kylie Wong to the conclusion of that game to Pittsburgh. Ray Bentley and Ron Pitts are standing by. For Bill Moss, this is Sam Rosen. Happy New Year, everyone.
George completed 10 passes on 21 attempts for 185 yards and 2 picks for a 38.9 rating. His favorite target of the day was Carter, who pulled down 5 for 131 and a score. Moss caught 3 for 44 and threw a 27-yard touchdown pass, and Robert Smith ran the ball 16 times for 146 yards, including a 70-yard touchdown. Collins went 31 for 51 for 297 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and a 75.4 rating, outdueling George, although he lost. Amani Toomer led New York's receiving corps with 9 catches for 99 yards, and Joe Montgomery ran for 55 yards on 19 attempts. The Giants didn't win in the final week either, missing the postseason at 7-9. The Vikings advanced with a 10-6 record, defeating the defeating the Dallas Cowboys 27-10 in the wild card round. They then faced the St. Louis Rams in the greatest show on turf in the divisional round, dropping a 49-37 nail-biter. Now, if you like what I'm doing here, please give me a like, subscribe. Until next time, keep the laces out, keep the history alive, and I'll see you on the next kickoff. Bye.